OpenAI has finally launched a new image generation as well as edit model called Image 1.5, and it is way more better than the old model. So in this video we are going to directly compare it with Nano Banana Pro model, and I'm having these many prompts to test both image generation as well as editing. So let's get started. So first let's prioritize image editing because I think editing the image is more difficult than image generation. So let's come to that at the end. So first I'm going to start with this prompt. So let's begin with removing people from the image, and this is an image I'm having with a lot of people over here, and I'm going to ask both these models to remove the people from this image. I mean, this is quite a challenging task because here we are having people of different angles and distances. For example, the people that are closer to the camera appear big, and the people who are far over here are so tiny. So it must basically remove this portion also over here, and we are having some background people also. So let's see how good the model performs for this. So this is going to be my prompt: remove all the people. Same for both. So we have got the result from ChatGPT. So here you can see, right, this is the old image and this is ChatGPT's output. Just look at how beautifully it has removed every person from the image. It has retained the original image perfectly, like the buildings, the trees, everything looks so perfect over here also. And I don't see any things misaligned or bad. Everything has been perfectly fixed over here. Even the misperfections in this image have been fixed over here, and I don't see any person walking at all. So that's an amazing task done by the new 1.5 image. And now let's see what Nano Banana has done, and great work by Nano Banana also over here. And I think Nano Banana has done a greater job in keeping the image original itself. So in ChatGPT we can see, right, the image quality has been slightly improved. I mean, if you want the quality to be improved, it's absolutely fine, it's a good cause. But in some cases people want the old blurriness or the old theme to be retained. So in that case, I think Nano Banana has retained the original blurriness of the image to a greater extent. But overall, both these models have done a perfect job. So next, it's going to be a really challenging prompt. This is my image actually. This is like a black and white image of 1900s, I guess, and this image is completely distorted. It's super blurry, like it's absolutely pixelated. And my prompt is going to be restore the image, improve the quality, and also colorize it. So I'm going to give it 3 tasks, and let's see which one matches it. Okay, so the challenges here is most of the images are blurry. As you can see, there aren't even people's faces clearly visible, and the building and the people are blended. You can't even distinguish which is a part of the building and who are people over here. So it's going to be really challenging, and let's see what both these models does for this. So this is the prompt that I am giving for both, and this is the output that we get from ChatGPT. And just look at the quality of this image. That looks stunning, to be honest. Imagine this image getting created into something amazing like this. So first let's begin with that most important thing that I told you earlier, distinguishing between the building and the people in the background. And here it has done a terrific job because this part was the most difficult them of all, and everything looks matching. We are having this street light over here, comes here, another light here, another light here. We are having 3, and we are having this, I think this is a tram or a bus, that's also coming perfectly. And everything looks so intact, like they are having the flowers, it's coming here, there is some shops, everything looks super good. I think the only thing that's kind of bad is this person's face. I mean, he's in a shaky thing, and I guess it's similar here also, so I'm not going to complain for that. And look at the faces, everybody's faces look so intact. I mean, I guess this is like one of the best image restorations I've ever done. So really high class improvement from the new 1.5 model. That's absolutely stunning. So now let's see if Nano Banana Pro can give a reply for this. And this is the output that Nano Banana Pro has given. And what I would say here is the theme looks kind of like a water painting style, and it's kind of shaky. I can't see the quality much, and this text over here looks something it's added separately out of nowhere. Like imagine you are editing in Photoshop and you're randomly putting text. I don't see a sync between the text and this background, whereas here you can see, right, it perfectly blends with the image, and I don't see that blending over here. And most of the people's face are completely distorted. Like look at this person's face. It's not like that of good quality, whereas here I think the colorization effect is much more better. So I guess in this case I will definitely give the 1.5 model has done a better job. So next, here I am having a image of a Japanese samurai, and this is going to be a extremely challenging prompt also. So I'll go to the prompt. Change his face alone into anime style and do not change anything else. So what I'm asking is, you must just change his face into a cartoonish or anime style, whereas everything else in the image has to be just realistic. It needs to be exactly the same. Only thing, his face has to be changed. First, the model has to detect the face in this image and then convert the face into anime style. Apart from that, the face has to be in sync with the body as well as the background. So you can't just get that face and put it in. You need to have the eyes seeing that way, the angle of the face, how it is going to get sync with the neck and the body. So everything comes in place over here. So really challenging prompt. Let's see what the models give for this. So we have got the result from ChatGPT, and I really like how fast it's able to generate the images when compared to the previous one. The previous ChatGPT model was so slow, and this is what I was telling you. The face perfectly blends with the neck, and look at that angle. It's exactly the same of the original image. So here's the original image, right? It's seeing somewhere towards the right side, both these eyes, and just look at this. It's looking at this angle, the angle, everything, and how good it has retained the old image. That was also a major issue in the old model of ChatGPT. It will do the job, but it will alter the main object or the background. So it was a flaw in the old model, and OpenAI has amazingly fixed that here. So we are having the petals, everything looks intact, and here the designs, every minor detail is perfect. It has only changed the face. So really great work. And let's see what Nano Banana Pro has done. We are having the Nano Banana Pro output. It has also done a really good job, but the face is seeing at a different angle. So that's the only difference that I would say between this image and this image. So here you can see, right, the angle is more of a straight vision, and here it's like in the right side. Apart from that, everything looks good. So I mean, ChatGPT has retained the eye angle also, but Gemini has altered that angle. But moreover, both these models have done the job. So now let's see an example of image transformation. So here I am having a cartoon style image of a cat operating a phone in its garden. So I want to convert this into a realistic image, how it will look, removing the cartoonish style. So this is going to be my prompt. Convert this image into realism. Let's see what this model gives. This is the output that we get from ChatGPT, and just look at it. I mean, it can't get better than this. The cat has been beautifully converted into a realistic image, and I could see slight improvements in the background also. Here we can see the wood, it's quite different, quite realistic. Even the grass, the lighting, the background, everything has been converted into a realistic image by ChatGPT. Super perfect. And let's see, like in Gemini, and I don't know what happened over here. I just gave this prompt and it has literally given the exact same image back to me. Maybe I will just give it another shot. And I don't know why, for some strange reason, this prompt is not getting converted at all. So here you can see, right, I already asked it twice in the subsequent text message, and it's not even converting into a real cat. So I went to a new chat and I asked it to convert this image into a real cat and not cartoon, and still I'm getting the same output for some reason. All it is doing is just putting the Gemini logo here, and it's not converting into a real image. So in case if you are having a cartoon image of a cat or something, maybe you can try and let me know in the comments if it's working for you or not. But in this case, ChatGPT is excellent. So here I'm having two people and I'm just going to send their images and ask make them to play chess. So let's see how it's going to convert this image, because I've just given the image from their face and their shoulders. I'm not showing their hands or legs. So it's going to be quite interesting how the model judges that and generates it. It has generated the chess pieces and the hand, and even it has maintained the same dress code. That's amazing. We're having the exact same dress over here. Even the hairstyle looks intact here. So such a good realism, and I really think the image is of super good quality. So let's see the chess pieces. I don't know why there is some gold on the chess pieces, and I don't know what this chess piece is. There is surely a misalignment in the chess piece over here. I don't know what even this chess pieces look, but apart from quite a few imperfections over here, it has done a pretty good job. So now let's see what Nano Banana has done for the same. Everything looks so perfect. The chess pieces looks intact, and Musk looking good, Sam Altman looking good, even the dress looking good. But there is a major flaw in this image. So in chess, usually the opponents sit in front of each other. They won't be sitting adjacent to each other. So here you can see, right, it's front of each other. You need to say the opposite side of the board, but in this case Sam Altman is taking the adjacent side of the board. Even though the model has perfectly executed what I asked in the prompt, when compared to a game, I think it is a mistake. So the person should be in opposite, but it has generated in an adjacent way. So when it comes to image generation, I think both these models can generate hyper realistic images. So I'm just going to give it a quite challenging prompt that I found from OpenAI's blog. Let's see if the model can really replicate them. So this is actually not a single image. The single image will be having 36 images in it, in row and column manner. As you can see, in row 1 we are having the Greek letter, beach ball, a lemon and stuff. In row 2 we are having a mantis, watch, bathtub, sunglasses, totally random. So similar to that, in each row we are going to have 6 objects, so it's going to be 36 in total. So let's see if it can really replicate this image. So this is what I was talking. We are having 36 small images, and I think it has generated perfectly. So not a big surprise, because I literally got this prompt from OpenAI's blog. So a white dog, jacket, not keyboard. Here white dog, jacket, not keyboard. So everything looks perfect. Let's see if Nano Banana Pro can do this. That really took a lot of thinking, and this is the image that we have got. So there is an issue over here. We have given here 6 rows, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we are having 5 rows only. The row 6 is missing, and somewhere it has missed a particular thing. It has misaligned everything, because in row 5 I am asked a Bluetooth icon. So row 5 is here. I'm not having that Bluetooth icon, so that Bluetooth icon is somewhere else. So this is a best example of a model following the instructions clearly. So we have given a set of instructions, and the model somewhere has disassociated it with the instructions that we have given. So we are having 2 frogs. I'm not sure if we gave 2 frogs in the image. So it has generated that. It has done a good job. I won't say it's bad or something. It has done like 70%. The 30% is the misalignment with the row and column. So based upon what I could see, I really see a insane jump in OpenAI's image generation as well as the edit model, and in some cases it performs equally to Nano Banana Pro, and obviously in many cases it literally outperforms it. So in my opinion, it's one of the best image editing models I've ever tested. So do let me know in the comments which model do you think works for you well. And that's the video, guys. Do check the playlist of my channel. Done a lot of videos in programming and AI tools. Subscribe me. Thanks for watching.